yourself climbing up the trellis, my poor thing.
It's worth it to have your hand on my face. You smell so good.
Venetian Romance, my favorite perfume. Don't you want me, Paul?
I want you more than you know. You're the softest, sweetest thing. Like the roses in my mum's garden.
So why don't we make love? You didn't have any trouble and there were lots of people watching.
Yeah, well, it was different that night. I'm in love with you now. You make me feel like when I was young, before life stole my innocence. Before we make love, I want you to know me as a man, not just a lover. I've got so much more to offer.
Who are you talking to? Why is this damn door locked?
A little culture for the TV viewers. God knows they need it. Well, do you think they'll like it?
I think they'll love it. And sleep well.
Wait, you're not staying?
Well, it's a bit dodgy tonight. I've got a lot on my mind. I wouldn't want to disappoint you.
What have you got on your mind, lover boy, huh? Come over here. Just a good night kiss. You reek of Venetian romance. I can't imagine any of my monsters wearing perfume. So tell me, who are you screwing?
I don't believe, Mom, that that's any of your business.
It's all my business, you prick. Who are you to talk to me like that?
Who am I? Who are you? That's the real question. You're certainly not the fairy queen you pretend to be. Quite the opposite. It seems to me that we're all here to serve your deceitful and demonic soul. Now tell me, where are those twins? The truth. Everyone's talking.
Everyone? Talking about what?
The general consensus is that you've done something nefarious with those girls.
Scheiße.
Give us your sin.
That's easy, isn't it? I was born.
As all men must be.
Only I weren't like all other men. And in our street, that was a problem. Lads learned early on how to scrap. Only I couldn't get close enough to scrap back, not with these. My whole life was shame. My only escape was in the dark. And I could lose myself in it. There I was transported. I wanted nothing more than to come to this land of opulence and glamour. But when I arrived, it was the depression. The country's and mine. The world hated me. But no more than I hated myself. They wanted a monster. I decided to give them one. I could never make the world love me. Maybe I could make it fear me.
Thank you.
Good day to you, sir. A bottle of ladies' perfume, if you please. Venetian Romance, it's called.
We're out.
Really? Well, what's that there on the shelf behind you?
Oh, that Venetian Romance. $1.10.
Clerk! Clerk! I could find only one medium, stiff-bristled, faux bone-handled lady's hairbrush. I require two. Your selection is woefully lacking.
I could check around back.
Do so at once.
I know you. You and your mum. You tried to buy out the house.
Oh, you're part of that freak show. Well, can't say we are very impressed with the quality of the presentation. We will not be returning.
Seemed to me you liked it plenty at the time. You tried to buy the Tatler sisters, as I recall.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Now, please don't speak to me any further.
Is this freak bothering you, sir?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he is. He tried to pick my pockets.
It's a laugh.
Get out. We don't sell to thieves.
If I was a thief, I would have taken it, wouldn't I?
Get out or I'll call the cops.
Go ahead. I've got my rights.
You're not even American.
I have the right to refuse service, and I'm refusing to serve you.
This place is overpriced anyway. I'm going to take my business to Woolworths. They've got ice cream.
We should just leave, all of us, join a new show.
Penny, you really think if there wasn't another option, some other freak show out there, I wouldn't take you away in an instant? There's nowhere to go. Our world is dying, sweetheart. This is the end of the line. But we've got to eat. And that kid's got money pouring out of his ears. I say we let him keep feeding us until that lemon runs out of juice.
Ah, Flipper Boy, you're back. Did you hang the banner in clear view for all to see?
Yes, sir. Just as instructed.
Good, good. How many tickets have we sold?
Well, as of this time, none. Quite yet.
We haven't sold a single ticket.
Well, we only put out the banner half an hour ago. The town hasn't gotten wind of your new act.
I don't understand. You must have done something wrong.
Sir, this is quite typical. You haven't got a lot of experience in this sort of thing, but you'll see.
You think you're so smart. You don't know anything, you stupid freak.
He's only trying to help.
Shut up, you ugly cow! Maybe I need to give you all some new startling look. I think a pair of horns would be quite attractive on you.
Don't you touch her!
This is my show! I'll do whatever I want!
That's it, mister.
Oh! Ah! You hurt me.
I was willing to eat shit to keep this place going. But I'd rather starve than listen to your whiny voice one more time. No one wants to see some pretentious prick prancing around on the stage. And no one gives a shit about bloody Cole Porter.
Hey.
You think you're special? Your mum probably told you all your life. Well, I've got news for you. I've heard you sing and you're not special. You're rubbish. Even worse, you're boring. And we don't trade in boring. We're freaks. You'll never be one of us, and you don't own us. We quit.